In 1994, in a garage in Bellevue, Washington, a company was born that would fundamentally change the way we shop, read, watch, and even think about business. That company was Amazon. What started as a simple online bookstore has grown into a global behemoth, a trillion-dollar corporation whose influence touches nearly every aspect of our modern lives. But how did it get here? How did a small startup selling books online become the everything store and one of the most powerful companies in the world? This is the story of Amazon's relentless rise to dominance. Our story begins with Jeff Bezos, a Princeton graduate who left a lucrative job on Wall Street to chase a vision. He saw the explosive potential of the internet, which was growing at a staggering 2,300% per year. Bezos drew up a list of 20 products he thought could be sold online, and books were the clear winner. They were easy to ship, had millions of titles in print, and were a universal commodity. So, he packed up, drove across the country to Seattle, and launched Cadabra Inc., a name he quickly changed to Amazon after the world's largest river. The name was symbolic of his ambition to create the world's largest bookstore. The early days were modest. A bell would ring in the office every time an order was placed. Within weeks, the bell was ringing so often they had to turn it off. By 1997, just 2 years after its launch, Amazon went public. But Bezos' vision was always much bigger than just books. He wasn't building a retailer, he was building a technology company that happened to sell things. The core of his strategy was something he sketched on a napkin: the flywheel effect. This concept is deceptively simple, but incredibly powerful. It starts with offering the lowest possible prices to attract more customers. More customers mean more sales, which in turn attracts more third-party sellers to the platform. A larger selection of products makes Amazon even more attractive to customers. This growth allows Amazon to build a more efficient and lower-cost fulfillment network, which lets them lower prices even further. Each part of the cycle reinforces and accelerates the others, creating a self-perpetuating loop of growth. This flywheel became the engine driving Amazon's relentless expansion. First, it was music and videos. Then electronics, toys, and kitchenware. Amazon methodically entered and disrupted category after category. This rapid expansion, however, came at a cost to traditional retail. The term Amazon effect was coined to describe the widespread disruption and closure of brick-and-mortar stores that couldn't compete with Amazon's low prices, vast selection, and convenient delivery. Main streets and shopping malls across the country felt the impact as local bookstores, electronics shops, and department stores struggled to survive in this new retail landscape. The debate over Amazon's impact on small businesses continues to this day, with critics arguing it stifles competition, while supporters point to the opportunities it creates for small sellers on its marketplace. As Amazon's retail dominance grew, so did scrutiny of its internal operations. Over the years, the company has faced significant controversy regarding its labor practices. Reports from journalists and stories from employees have painted a picture of grueling conditions inside its massive fulfillment centers. Workers have described intense pressure to meet demanding productivity targets, monitored by sophisticated tracking systems that measure their every move. Concerns about workplace safety, long hours, and the company's staunch opposition to unionization have led to protests, walkouts, and ongoing public debate about the human cost of two-day shipping. Amazon has responded by increasing its minimum wage and investing billions in safety initiatives. But the controversies remain a persistent part of its public image. While the world was focused on its retail empire, Amazon was quietly building its next major pillar. In 2006, it launched Amazon Web Services, or AWS. What started as an internal project to manage its own complex infrastructure was offered to the public as a service. AWS provides on-demand cloud computing platforms to individuals, companies, and governments. It was a revolutionary idea. Instead of buying and maintaining their own expensive servers, businesses could now rent computing power from Amazon. Today, AWS is the undisputed leader in the cloud computing market, powering everything from Netflix and Airbnb to the CIA. It's also Amazon's most profitable division, generating the cash that fuels the company's other ambitious ventures. One of those ventures was a direct challenge to Hollywood. What began as a DVD by mail service evolved into Amazon Prime Video. By bundling free shipping with a streaming service for an annual fee, Amazon created an incredibly sticky ecosystem. Prime wasn't just about faster delivery, it was about embedding Amazon into the daily lives of its customers. The company began pouring billions into original content, producing award-winning shows and movies to rival established players like Netflix and HBO. The Prime membership became a gateway to the entire Amazon universe, encouraging customers to spend more and more within its walls. But the expansion didn't stop there. Amazon has continually pushed into new frontiers, blurring the lines between the digital and physical worlds. In 2017, it made a stunning move by acquiring Whole Foods Market for over $13 billion. This gave Amazon an immediate, large-scale physical footprint in the grocery industry, a sector it had long struggled to crack. It was a clear signal that no industry was off-limits. More recently, the company launched Amazon Pharmacy, leveraging its logistics expertise to deliver prescription medications directly to customers' doors, sending shockwaves through the established healthcare industry. From smart home devices with Alexa to satellite internet with Project Kuiper, Amazon's ambitions seem to have no bounds. So, what does the future hold for this corporate giant? All signs point toward two key areas: artificial intelligence and automation. AI is already deeply integrated into Amazon's operations, from the recommendation algorithms that suggest what you should buy next, to the AI assistant Alexa, to the complex logistics software that optimizes its delivery routes. In its warehouses, the future is already here. Amazon is deploying thousands of robots to sort, move, and manage inventory, increasing efficiency and speed. The company is experimenting with drone delivery and has even launched Amazon Go, a cashierless convenience store where you simply walk out with your items, with your account being charged automatically. This relentless push towards automation and AI aims to make the Amazon experience even more seamless, faster, and more integrated into our lives than ever before. From a garage in Seattle to a global empire, Amazon's journey has been one of audacious vision, relentless innovation, and constant disruption. It has changed how we shop, what we watch, and how the very fabric of the global economy operates. It's a story of a flywheel that never stops spinning, pushing the company into new territories and challenging the status quo at every turn. Its path has been marked by both incredible success and significant controversy, raising important questions about power, competition, and the future of work. The story of Amazon is far from over. As it continues to innovate and expand, one thing is certain: the river will keep on flowing. What do you think is the most significant impact Amazon has had on our world? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this look into the Everything Store, don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the companies that shape our world.